Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, it's getting close to Halloween and I am gonna recreate a look for you guys, and I'm thinking about doing a Halloween series. So, if you would be interested in that, just comment below and let me know so I can do that. So, for today's Halloween transformation, we're going to be doing The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And I'm so excited because I love, 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 love The Grinch. I always have. It's my favorite movie. But anyways, sorry, excuse me. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, and also hit the bell so you can be notified anytime I upload a video. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep it short and simple and sweet. So, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so here I am just putting on a thin layer of foundation just so it can be like my base. That way the green eyeshadow and stuff can stick to it better. So I'm basically using the foundation as a primer, and I'm not putting it on very thick, just a thin layer. Okay, so I'm going in with the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going in with that really bright green shade. And I'm just going to use a brush to kind of put it all over my face, basically. So, yeah, I'm just going to dab it all over my face. I'm not really, like, blending it in at this moment. I'm just packing it on, basically. That way I can get a very pigmented green that I want because, you know, the Grinch is very green. So we want to be very green. Okay guys, so here I'm packing on another layer of green just so it'll be more pigmented and vibrant of a green, because we all know the Grinch is very, very green. Okay, so here I'm starting to create the muzzle, or if you will, the nose of the Grinch. And all I'm using is a black gel liner. I think it's from Maybelline Studio or something like that. But I just do a very soft outline first to make sure, you know, it is what I want. And then I will go in and I'll make the black darker with the liner. Okay, and then I go in with a black eyeshadow over the liner just to kind of conceal it, if you will. And I smudge out some of the black on the outer part of the line that I created. Like, you want the inside part to be kind of like a solid line, but I do blend out the outer edges of the smile lines, is what I call them. And then I'll take the green color out of the eyeshadow palette, and I just kind of, try to blend out the black as much as possible. That way, no harsh lines or anything. So basically what we're going to do is we're just adding more smile lines, as I call them, just to make it, more cheesy of a grin. And I basically do the same routine again. So I'll draw in light-handed first with the gel liner. Then I'll darken it up. And I do this for both sides. I darken it up, and then I'll go over it with eyeshadow. Basically like I did the first ones. I go over it with eyeshadow, blend out the black on the outer edges, and then go back over it with green eyeshadow. And we do this on each side of the face. We'll have 3 kind of smile lines. So we do this process with each one. You want to make sure everything is blended out, really good. That way, no harsh lines or nothing, because that's not really pretty. And sorry about the mirror in the face. Whoops, my bad. Okay, so since we finished the muzzle part, well, the smile line part, whatever you want to call it, I'm just adding some kind of like wrinkles under my eyes, just, you know, to give it more of that Grinch look. And I do this with both sides, up underneath the eyes. I'll do like my little wrinkles. And I'm using the same gel liner. Okay, so now I'm taking more of like a liquid liner, and I'm just going to trace over the wrinkle part just to kind of intensify it more. Once again, just adding some more wrinkle type effects to the eye area, just because it makes the Grinch's mean face or mean smile just seem more real or whatever. So we're just going to add those to both sides of the face. Okay, so now to give more definition to the eye area, because, the Grinch does have a little bit darker eyes, we're just going to buff out some black, and I do go over it with green just to kind of blend it out, and that way it's not like an actual black, it's more like a dark green, and we just blend that all up underneath the eyes. And now we're just adding more wrinkles just to intensify that mean Grinch face. We're adding them to the inner eye corner just to give that like scrunched eye look, if you know what I'm talking about. And once again, just using the same black gel liner. I will use the same gel liner through this entire look, basically. Okay, now for my favorite part, the eyebrows. I had so much fun doing this part. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making his mean brows. So I just take my liquid liner and I'm just like drawing a line and flicking it upwards. This part did not turn out as I planned because with the tools I had, I don't have a steady hand and it just didn't work great, but we made it work. So, yeah, that's what it looks like right there. One's crooked and one looks perfect. Oh well, I'm not a makeup artist and I don't claim to be. So here we're kind of going to start filling in the brows, but not the entire brow. And right now I'm just tracing the liner. I don't know why I did that. Excuse that mean mugging face. I'm sorry. I was trying to see where my forehead wrinkles were. I don't know why. Okay, so here we fill in like half the brow, and then we start aiming upwards. And this is going to give you like the mean eyebrow look for the Grinch. So we go up. So see, we got half of it filled in, and then we switch brushes. I think I decided to use gel liner for this instead of eyeshadow because eyeshadow wasn't working. Yeah, so we're using the gel eyeliner, and we're going to arch the eyebrow up past your natural eyebrow and just curve it and down. So that's going to give you the mean Grinch eyebrow. And this was my absolute favorite part of the whole process, was the eyebrows. And we just do that for both sides. Mine probably were not even, but you know what? Who really cares? And now we take black eyeshadow and we're just smudging it downwards just to give it a blended look. And a more fuller look, too, because the Grinch's eyebrows are bushy, girl. Bushy. And then we just kind of fill in, you know, the front of our brows. So the Grinch does have, like, curled eyebrows. So to make this effect look right, I'm just taking and going upward and just drawing like a, I don't know, a squiggle type thing. And then to make the eyebrows look real, like real hairs, I'm just flicking the liquid liner. I'm just, you know, doing feathery flicking motions with it. And I do this for both sides too. And it adds a fuller look, of course. And like it's real eyebrow hairs. But this was so fun. Okay, so this is the part that did not turn out right, and I did not like it. But I was trying to get some forehead wrinkles in, and at this point, I think I was rushing just a little bit, because I do have 3 children. The forehead wrinkles did not turn out the way I wanted it to at all. I think it looks really ugly, but we made it work. And then I drew in some more kind of forehead wrinkles, and yeah, but we made it work. So now I am kind of dragging down the dark from the eyebrows and smudging it into like my eyelid. Once again, just to give more definition, because the Grinch's, you know, eyes and stuff, they are a little bit darker than the rest of his face. So I guess it would kind of be like a 3D effect almost. But I do take the green once again and I'll just blend it out. Anytime I use black in this look, I went over it with the green to really give a nice blended look to it, because nobody wants an unblended mess. And all this was done with eyeshadows and eyeliner. Sorry for picking my nose. That's funny. So right here, I did not use false lashes. So what I did to kind of give the illusion of a lash, I just drew in a wing liner on both sides. Yeah, my false lashes, my false lashes were in my car, and I didn't feel like going to get them. So we just did kind of like an illusion effect almost. So I put winged eyeliner on both sides of my eye for this effect. Okay, so now, just to take some of the pink out of my eye and kind of blend it all together, I'm just taking a black and a dark green and just buffing it into, my lower lash line, just so it kind of all flows together and I don't look real pink-eyed from where my skin's still showing. And I just blend it into the lower, the wrinkles that I created. And I just made sure it was very blended. Okay, so we're about to start the nose part. And I just take the black gel liner and I outline the top of my nose and my nostrils. But I don't make it too big. Like, I don't want to outline my entire, nose because that would be huge. So I'm just doing kind of like the tip of it. So now I'm taking a dark green out of my eyeshadow palette and I'm just kind of, laying it on my nose because the nose is darker than the rest of the face, of course. So yeah, I'm just kind of using my finger to pack it on, and then I take a brush to get the corners close to the black. So now I'm taking the black eyeshadow and I am just blending out the edges into the green to make it, look blended and not just as green. Because you want, I wanted the tip to be, a lighter than the outer corners of it. So I'm just blending black eyeshadow up into the green tip of my nose. And I think it gives it such a wonderful effect. That nose looks great, if I must say so myself. And there I'm just, patting out fallout if I had any. Okay, so to make the eyebrows, I wanted them to look kind of three-dimensional almost. And not completely black because his eyebrows aren't completely black. So I'm taking eyelash adhesive and I am streaking it through my eyelashes, or not my eyelashes, but my eyebrows and up into the curl. And then I take a spoolie with white eyeshadow and I just spoolie it through there, through my eyebrows. And then I end up taking my finger and kind of packing it on. And it just really, it really did a number to the look. I am so glad I decided to add the white. And I do that to both eyebrows. Just add the glue and then the eyeshadow. Very simple, very easy. So I'm just adding a little bit of white to the nose area just to give it more effects, kind of like a highlight effect, if you will. And I add a little bit of the white throughout my face just to kind of lighten it up a tad bit in spots that I think should be highlighted. So now we're going to make the smile. So I'm just going from the outer corner of my lips, just a little ways out to kind of make the grin a little bit bigger. And then to finish off the nose part, I just draw a straight black line from my nose all the way down through my top lip. And it's a very thin black line. So now I'm just taking any excess black, and I am, kind of making the last little smile lines, how you have them. But I don't want it to be too intense, so I'm just using what I have left over to make those. I'm taking just a little bit more and kind of adding it to my chin to kind of make it look more, I don't know, pronounced. Is that the right word? I don't know if that's the right word or not. But, it looks like the Grinch. And I just kind of buff that out with some green to kind of blend it. Okay, so now we're going to finish off the muzzle by adding some black dots, because if you look close at the Grinch, it looks like he has holes right near his mouth. So we're just going to do that to both sides to give that effect. So I added some green because my actual lip color was still showing through, and then I had to fix the line because it's, the top lip, muzzle, whatever is supposed to all be green. So we had to fix it. So now I'm just finishing off my mouth part, and I'm just going to take black gel liner and run through the top of my lip, and I will end up smudging it out. And that lipstick that I'm holding, I can see it right here in the corner. It's the Stella lipstick. I just don't know what shade it is. It's like a pink, and I will add that to the bottom lip and kind of smudge it out with my finger. Now for the Christmas hat. And that look is complete. I had so much fun doing this, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. So if you did, give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Thank you.